Greetings, YouTube. Yesterday, there was an announcement in the game that for the first time in almost 4 years of being on YouTube for Marvel Casino of Champions, I got a few messages saying, Prof, you didn't talk about this, and it's a deal. That's your thing. What the heck? Were you too lazy? Maybe. I was very busy yesterday. And stuff yesterday just happened out of nowhere, right? I feel like if you only have time to make a couple of videos, the Cavalier Event Quest buff changes and the feedback I was getting from all over the place on Ghost was more important. By the way, the comments on that Ghost video are fascinating. Some people are saying this has been around for months. It's fake news. Other people are saying that's not what I'm seeing in my Alliance Quest path for the first time, where I'm fighting against a Daredevil and he is phasing through my Ghost, and I fought him last month and that didn't happen. There are people who are saying, I don't know if this is a big deal or no deal, but what I do know is that Kabam should have put this square into the patch notes and not buried on a Twitter account. You know, they should have been transparent. Kabam always prides themselves on saying they're going to be transparent. You want to actually prove that. But what I wanted to do today is talk about how, because Kabam always talks about, like, one of their phrases that they love to say is the economy of the game. They don't want to ruin the economy of the game, which whenever they say that, I take that to mean they don't want to make it to where they lose money, right? If you're a for-profit company, and let's say that the demand for a rank-up material like a Tier 5 basic catalyst or a Tier 2 alpha catalyst is high enough to where when you put out specials like we saw in the March calendars, hence why I'm recording this video before these things go away. If you say, I've got a Tier 5 basic daily card, and for $70 over the course of a month, you're going to get slightly more than a fully formed Tier 5 basic, and you're going to get 2 Tier 2 alpha. Well, Tier 5 basic are so common now for Thronebreaker, particularly because, and I don't know about you, but I forget that this is even in the calendar until it happens. Like, every month, we get a huge chunk. 18,000 Tier 5 basic catalyst fragments for free on, in this case, day 26, just for logging in. So, like, if I did nothing the rest of the month, right? Nothing. If I did nothing, if I dropped out of my Alliance and had no Alliance Quest rewards, didn't open any more Solo Supreme crystals, didn't clear any content, didn't open any daily crystals, because even those contain Tier 5 basic, and I just waited until day 26th of March, which is the day before my birthday, I would be able to form my next Tier 5 basic solely because of this. Amazing. And yes, even though it takes far less Tier 5 basic, it only takes 2 of those to take a 5-star to rank 2, or a 6-star to rank 3, or a 6-star to rank 2, would take 3. By day 18, we know Thronebreakers have a fully formed Tier 2 alpha, but that takes 4 to take a 5-star just to rank 4, and another 6 to take a 5-star to rank 5, or 10 Tier 2 alpha, a crazy amount of Tier 2 alpha, to take a 5-star from rank 3 to rank 5. So that will get your stash depleted a lot faster. Now, what's interesting to me is that something that went away from the daily Thronebreaker calendar is a Tier 4 basic. And so, I don't know about you, but I've heard from some people, and I've seen this in my own stash. Check this out. And this is another video for another time, but it's worth mentioning. I, right now, have just as many Tier 5 basic as I have Tier 4 basic. And so if there's something that I'm really hurting for, even with the arena for the Tier 4 basic, because you can only get, 2 of those per arena cycle, maybe I can use some glory on it, but I really don't want to, right? I find that Tier 4 basic are actually the hardest item for me to keep up my max inventory on right now, more than Tier 5 basic. We're in Tier 2 alpha. That's crazy, and yet I feel like I'm not alone. So if you're watching this and you agree, hit me up in the comments. But in general, all of this disclaimer is to say that as Kabam is stating that you need to spend for a Tier 5 basic and a really trash 5% Tier 5 class Catalyst Fragment Crystal, especially with the Cavalier Event Quest buff, $70 to get 2 Tier 2 alpha, or if you want a Tier 2 alpha card, you can spend $50 to get them for $25 a piece. But that's also over the course of a month, so really it's deceiving because I don't view it the same as $25 a piece, because you have to wait a full month for half of the 2 that you're purchasing, whereas you get the fully formed right now here, but it's $35 a piece. That has changed the game for this Cavalier Daily Special, because we know for $5 you now get 1/4, 9,000 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst Fragments worth of a Tier 2 Alpha. So if you were to buy 4 days worth of daily specials, which right now is retail price, they made it permanent as a change in the game. This is not some special week like we saw with the romance shards. You're getting, for $20, which is among the cheapest that Kabam has priced Tier 2 Alpha on average, a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha plus 400 6-star shards, plus 8,000 Tier 5 basic Catalyst fragments, plus 9,000 of that day's Tier 4 class Catalyst fragments, which is not irrelevant. And then, most importantly, this Cavalier Crystal, which, yeah, most of the time is going to be a 3 or 4 star, which is always ironic because you can't take a 3 or 4 star to the quest, which got you to become Cavalier in the first place, aka Act 6. I still think they should take two changes I would make. I don't care if they have to raise the prices on these. Take 3 stars out of Cavalier Crystals altogether, and then take out the 4-star gate restrictions of Act 6 altogether, because if people are going to bring their 4 stars in to try to become Cavalier, let them. They're going to die most of the time and spend way more units than they would have to, but of course they want to discourage people from being able to use special synergies to save them units, and a lot of times newer players only have those champions, at least the champions ranked up in Awakened at a high SIG, as 4 stars, because it's so much cheaper to do that, and there are less than half as many SIGs, even in a 4-star, 99, as there are in a max SIG 5-star, which is 200. But I digress. This has changed the price forever of Tier 2 Alphas. It's $20 for Cavalier members, and obviously Thronebreaker members. So, now in order for you to feel like you could justify a purchase, any purchase that's going to get a B grade from me for Tier 2 Alphas from something like these cards, it's going to have to be a max price of $10. I think a $15 Tier 2 Alpha is a C, because we know that not even a deal, just a regular daily special now is $20. So $15 is really not justifying a huge increase in cash when you can just spend $5 to get, I guess a free Cavalier Crystal every day when you look at it, because it's not just $20 for, that's like saying you buy a Tier 2 Alpha for $20 and you get 4 featured Cavaliers for free, because that's what it is, and 400 6-star shards for free, and 8,000 Tier 5 basic Catalyst fragments for free, and the equivalent of whatever you bought the daily class Tier 4 class Catalyst fragments for as well. All those as a bonus gift. It's like those infomercials late at night that they say, oh wait, there's more. If you act now, you get X, Y, and Z thrown in for free with separate processing and shipping and handling. So, the market for Tier 2 Alpha has changed forever, YouTube. What do you think about this? Are you excited? I'm excited. As a nerd that keeps track of all the pricing of this, the economy of the game just changed. I don't know if Kabam even realizes that until they check out how little they sold of these in the month of March. But I'm happy for it. I'm happy especially for players who aren't necessarily free-to-play players, because obviously this costs $5, but $5 is a good price to pay. A lot of people, my students go to Starbucks and spend more than that on a cup of coffee every day. So this is like your MCOC cup of coffee. It wakes you up in the morning. Just think of it that way. Have a great rest of your week, YouTube. Thanks for watching.